Good afternoon. You're watching a special edition of ABC 10 News. I'm Chris Thomas.
And I'm Madison Wade. We do have a lot to get to right now. The Caldor fire continues to grow exponentially in size. Here is the time-lapse video of this breaking news story that continues to change minute by minute. This was taken today over a 12-hour period from the Sierra at Tahoe cameras.
I want to show you where the Caldor fire evacuations are taking place right now. The areas in bright red show where the fire is burning. Now, the dark red shows where mandatory evacuations are in place. And then the areas in yellow are evacuation warnings at this time. But of course, that means you should be prepared to go at a moment's notice.
Now, so far, the stubborn fire has burned more than 191,000 acres. It's 16% contained. More than 53,000 people have had to leave their homes because of this fire.
And take a look at this map. You can see the areas we are keeping an eye on today. Kirkwood, Myers, and of course, South Lake Tahoe.
So we want to go back to our team coverage now, live in the South Lake Tahoe area with ABC 10's John Bartel, Brandon Rittiman, Bianca Bono live tracking this fire that is moving fast.
But we begin with ABC 10's Kurt Rivera. He is live right now at a ski resort that could be in the fire's path. Of course, this is all developing news even as we speak. Let us know. I'm hearing from my producers that we actually want to go over to Bianca first as she gives us an update on conditions. Bianca.
Hey guys, yes, we've moved over from the Y to now the California-Nevada state line, and I want to show you guys, it is so bizarre to see this area look this way, just completely empty with the exception of so many crews just kind of stationed right here outside the casinos. You could see them there, from law enforcement to fire crews to the National Guard. They have all been coming in and out tirelessly all day. And really the story here in South Lake Tahoe today has been the smoke and the ash. I talked about it earlier, but it almost has felt like flurries coming down throughout the day. But of course, sadly, we know that's not the case. The good news here, though, is that we have not seen any flames, and this beautiful area has been protected up to this point. I also want to show you, Roberto, if you could pan to the right here. I don't know if you could see it on camera, but earlier when we got here this morning, you could not see the mountains behind the buildings here. It was so thick and smoky. We can actually see it for the first time today, so I have to imagine that's a good sign. But if you then face towards the west down Highway 50, it's a different story. It is so socked in with smoke right now. You can't make anything out in that area, which is, of course, where we came from just a few minutes ago at the Y. This morning, I spoke with the Tahoe Douglas Fire Marshal. He said new today, they have started to stand up more fire crews on the Nevada side of Tahoe just to prepare. He says he does anticipate this fire to eventually move across state lines. So right down the road at the Hard Rock, they have been stationed and preparing and game planning throughout the morning and into the afternoon, ready to mobilize if and when they get the call. So we're keeping a very close eye on this beloved community here. But guys, just such an apocalyptic scene to watch throughout the day today.
And Bianca, while we have you here, I do just want to stress, if you can just stick with me here, I'm just getting a message that was run over to me by one of my producers, and this is just coming in from CAL FIRE, saying that effective immediately, there are now evacuations for Douglas County in Nevada. And this is exactly what you were talking about. This was the concern, and we are just getting the message right now saying that that is indeed the case. The following areas impacted in Douglas County, Nevada: Upper Kingsbury South, Upper Kingsbury North, Central Kingsbury, Lower Kingsbury, Round Hill region, and Lower Elks Point, Lake Village, and Lower Oliver. So this is all developing even as we speak. Bianca, we thank you so much for being aware of that so that we could make sure that we were able to share it with our viewers. Developing right now, Madison.
Yeah, absolutely. And this does exclude the casinos on the state line side. So again, a lot of people, Bianca, you could probably talk about this just given how much of a ghost town it is. But, you know, a lot of people already had a warning yesterday that came through yesterday. And now we're seeing that as an order. So this is effective immediately. Everyone told to leave. We also have this information on our website if this affects you or anyone you know as well. Bianca, thank you.